Alright, I'm warning you, I'm not funny, but I guarantee that this will be more entertaining than it would be if I did this in live action. This will probably be the most cringy thing you will ever see. You have been warned. Okay, I need my cast. I need children that are alive! Alright, our main character will stay the same. I'm gonna name him Glarb. Why did I let Loki name him? Glarb. His name is Glarb now because I cannot pronounce the strand of gibberish my friend suggested to me. I don't even have enough children to fill in just the main roles, unless you want Irene. So I'm using teens. Z, you're being the annoying know-it-all because you can actually do basic addition. Obsidian, you're the conductor because why not? River, you're lonely boy, or Billy, apparently? Because you don't have friends. Obsidian, you're also Santa. Because you're the only responsible one. Here, if it makes you feel better, I'll make Samuel the hobo. And I'll just throw random people in for background characters. I only have a week! Our story begins on Christmas Eve. God, it hurts to say that in the middle of October. Anyway, some random child who looks like a combination of a rejected Ken doll and a deformed mouse. How good do you think his hearing is? Okay, so this random kid is in his bed when he hears an extremely loud train outside his window and decides to go investigate. Why doesn't anyone else hear the train? Because it's actually almost silent. It just seems really loud because of Glarb's satellite ears. So he goes outside and there's a giant train just stopped in the middle of the street. There were not train tracks there before. They just spawned with the train. The conductor of the train tells Glarb that they're going to the North Pole and to get his plastic butt on board. Naturally, Glarb gets on the train because what could go wrong? Surprise, it was a trap and the conductor walks up behind Glarb and steals his soul. The end. Anyways, the conductor tells Glarb to get on the train, and he does. On the train, there's a bunch of other random kidnapped plastic children.
Helicopter, helicopter! Paracopter!
Glarb meets this girl. I forgot to cast the only female protagonist. Alright, Ooh, Huntress, get over here! So he meets this girl who, according to Wikipedia, doesn't seem to have a name, and this know-it-all whose self-esteem is higher than that one kid in the back. After being on the train for a while, it stops again in front of another house, and out comes a kid with ear canals the size of black holes. At first, the kid actually has some sense, but once the train starts to leave him behind, he decides to go after all. Glarb pulls the emergency brake so that earhole kid can join them on the magic, totally safe, not death train, and gets yelled at by the conductor, because that is a no-no, apparently. Suddenly, there's a song and dance number, and the train's hostages are served hot chocolate that 100% doesn't contain cocaine. Conductor and XX chromosome child take some hot chocolate to earhole boy, who decided to be antisocial and sit in a different car from the rest of the kids, because he has no friends. I can hear you, you fools! While they were trying to plot their overlord's demise, Glarb noticed that XX chromosome child's ticket had been left behind. He grabbed the ticket and took it to XX chromosome child and successfully avoided a major conflict. Oh. Dang it, Akiatri! Glarb has like no grip whatsoever, and the ticket blows into the woods, completely screwing over XX chromosome child. After the conductor and XX realize the ticket is gone, he takes her away, and Glarb thinks he is going to yeet her off the train or something. Honestly, that would be entertaining. So Glarb somehow finds the ticket and for some reason thinks that XX is on top of the roof of the train about to get launched into oblivion. While on the roof, Glarb encounters a hobo that's 100% definitely alive and not a ghost. I hate you too, now get moving, you've got enough screen time. Hobo Man takes Glarb to the engine where somebody made the poor decision to let XX drive. She's like, what, 11? 12? Y'all are lucky I picked an adult to play her. I honestly don't know if this would be better with or without context. I'll just quickly set the scene for you. Polar Express remake. My character's acting it out instead of the actual characters because I ran out of character slots. Main character is called Glarb because they don't have any names. I tried looking it up, it didn't work, and I decided to let my friend name him. That was a poor decision on my part. I'm starting kind of in the middle of the movie because that's what was last shown as far as I can remember. So into the caribou scene we go. Oh boy, now I get to fake emotion again. Yay! So for whatever reason, somebody thought it would be a good idea to leave the 10 to 12-year-old in charge of an entire freaking train. The engineers signal XX chromosome child to stop the train since there is something up ahead. At first, she's certain which lever is the brake, but Glarb, being the wonderful nuisance that he is, questions her judgment. So she jumps, apparently. It's fine. She's fine. She has wings. She's fine. Have fun with that then. So they figure out which one the brake is, and for some reason it isn't the bright red lever that very obviously looks like a brake, and discover the obstacle is actually a herd of caribou. Once they clear the herd, they continue up to the North Pole, but shortly after, the engineers manage to break the thing that controls the train's speed, because of course they do. This, of course, happens right before they get to a stretch of track that looks more like it's built for roller coasters rather than a train. Like, seriously, this looks like something I've ridden at Busch Gardens. Magic train or not, there is no reason for it to be built like that. Oh yeah, and the conductor, Double X, and Glarb are just tied to the front of the train. How are there no deaths in this movie? So everyone manages to survive that, and they reach a lake, which of course has frozen over the tracks. And now that I think about it, why isn't there a bridge? Why are the tracks just on the water? Somebody needs to get fired. Everybody makes it across the lake, although Billy was probably completely submerged at one point, but no one seems to care about that, so moving on. After a bit more filler, lore drops, and Double X getting her ticket back, we finally make it to the North Pole. The conductor lines up all 12 kids that for whatever reason we need 20 train cars for, and gets them ready to go see Santa. Also, he's mostly bald, but for whatever reason Obsidian won't let me near his head. Wonder why. Double X notices that Billy didn't get off the train, and because a problem can't occur without Glarb present, drags him along with her to go get him. While boarding the car, I wrote Flarb accidentally separates. Don't write your script while in a moving car. While boarding the car, Glarb accidentally separates it from the rest of the cars. They begin to roll away, and the conductor just completely ignores them. There's no way he didn't notice that. He just doesn't care. After rolling all around town, the kids wind up at a railway turntable. Double X hears the bells from Santa's reindeer, which, why is she even here in the first place? She still believes in Santa. Anyway, she hears the bells and drags the boys off in that direction, because leaving the car and tightrope walking over the abyss is obviously the correct thing to do in this situation. As they're wandering around, Billy finds a present with his name on it, which, to be fair, is probably the only reason he has a name at all. Also, let's be honest here, this kid must absolutely suck. He's had 10 Christmases, or however old he is, and has never gotten a present? Dude, how? Does Santa have something against poor people? Do you kick puppies in your spare time? What crimes has Billy committed that we don't know about? I don't trust this kid.